She's ready? She's ready. Hey besties, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Cheraye. Welcome. If you happen to be returning, you know I love you like I love cooked food. Today we are talking all about wedding day scents. If you want to see what they are, please continue to watch. Here on this channel, I do cover fashion, beauty, luxury, lifestyle, all things fancy and fabulous, darling. So if that sounds like something you'd be into, take 2.5 seconds, stop everything you're doing, and drop me your scent of the day. Also, let's make this fun. If you're married, what fragrance did you wear on your wedding day? I'll also be sharing what fragrance I wore on my wedding day. Let's have some fun with this. And of course, if you enjoy the vibe, go ahead and consider hitting the subscribe button. Without further ado, we're hopping into this video right now. You knew Chanel was gonna be in here, right? For a beautiful wedding, or if you are attending a wedding as well. Maybe you're not getting married, maybe you're not the bride, maybe you are attending a wedding. I think Chanel Chance Eau Splendide would be a fabulous choice. It's fruity, it's flirty, it's juicy. You can wear this to an indoor wedding, an outdoor wedding. You can wear this to the reception, you can wear this to the rehearsal dinner, even if you were, a part of the wedding party. This would be a fantabulous choice. I love this fragrance. It's pretty long lasting. A few of the notes inside of it is red fruits, raspberry, violet, peach. It's got iris, white musk, and cedar. You will not be disappointed if you went with Chanel Eau Splendide. And of course, it's Chanel, darling. Hello? I move on. Spring Flower by Creed would be an amazing choice. This is beautiful. It's floral. It's right now. We have some green notes. We have jasmine, musk, ambergris, and cedar. I would suggest something like this for like a garden wedding. So if you're a bride, you're getting ready to get married, maybe you're gonna do it outdoors, somewhere like that, but more of a garden. Just think floral, think greenery. That's exactly what this fragrance is giving. I move on. A beautiful, simplistic, minimalistic, but at the same time, just gorgeous wedding. I would definitely recommend Ave Maria by the House of Beau. This is angelic. This is beautiful. If you were gonna get married, maybe by the beach, maybe by the ocean. We have gardenia, jasmine. It's got neroli, sweet pear, oak wood. This I would recommend for any bride, especially for an outdoor waterfall, oceanfront view type of wedding. This would be definitely the vibe to go with. I move on. Another one I think would be really pretty and very kind of romantic. I would even say more than sexy. I would use the word romantic to describe this fragrance, and this is Alidaria by Creed. I told you guys that when I first sprayed this and wore this, I was like, what in the world? I told you I wore it to church and it was just not the vibe. It was kind of, what are we doing? And I was like, absolutely not. But then I spun the block. I rocked it a few more times on different occasions and in different environments, and I absolutely loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is so amazing. Like, it's beautiful, it's sensual, it's romantic, it's classy, it's sophisticated, it's elegant. It gives money vibes, rich vibes. So I would definitely recommend wearing this, especially even if you were gonna do a hotel wedding where they have all the beautiful flowers, and because it smells just like flowers, like roses, like flowers, like rose petals. That's what it's giving. This is definitely one that I would recommend. You cannot go wrong with Alidaria. I move on. Now let's say you're doing a very vibrant, energetic, beautiful, upbeat, whisk me away, or you were attending a wedding. This would also be a fabulous choice for a person attending a wedding, a rehearsal dinner, if you wanted to show up, show out, but give off good energy, positive vibes, a little bit of a foo-foo la-la vibe as well. You would definitely reach for something like this, and this is Delina by the House of Perfumes. Damali, you knew this was gonna be in here. This would be a fantabulous wedding day fragrance. You would never forget your wedding day. Also, if you are getting married and you are gonna choose a certain fragrance or combo, make sure you have the photographer there and get a couple of pictures of you doing a couple of spritz on. If your guy or your groom is going to be there, put him in there with a fragrance of his choice if he's into that. But this one is absolutely gorgeous. This is Delina. We know it's rhubarb, it's lychee, it's got nutmeg in it, it's effervescent, it's upbeat. Scent memories are just one of the most beautiful memories you can ever have, because whenever you take the cap off, you spray it, you get a whiff of it, it automatically transports you right back to that time and place. So why not use Delina to give you that effervescent memory? I move on. Valaya would be another choice, you guys. That would be fabulous. You knew Valaya was gonna be in here. This is beautiful. I am going to do a vow renewal this year, and I will be wearing Valaya. It will be my vow ceremony. I'm gonna do it out by the ocean, out by the water, and there's going to be 2 other fragrances that I am going to rock with this as well. If you know me, you know what they are. Go ahead and take a spin at it. Drop it in the comments section below. I should have just called this the Delina video. I just feel if you're getting married, you love princess vibes, go with something by Parfums de Mali. Cassily would be something I would wear for that dinner. It's something that I would wear for the rehearsal brunch. Red currant, Bulgarian rose, frangipani, plum, mimosa, vanilla, sandalwood, tonka bean down in the base. It's really beautiful. It's really sensual too. Not overly sexy. It's done in a very classy way. It's soft, it's pretty. If you wanted to cuddle with the groom after, you know, because my guy and myself, like after the rehearsal dinner, he went with his grooms and I went with my bridesmaids, or what have you. Is that what you call them, bridesmaids? Yeah. And so we each went to our separate quarters, and I didn't see him until the next morning. Not even the next morning. I didn't see him till the next afternoon, because I did a 5 o'clock wedding. So I didn't see him until the next afternoon. And so I was like, oh my gosh. So if I would have been with him that particular night before, this is something that I would have worn, just because it's soft, it's sensual, it's sexy. It definitely would have got on his upper lip and lingered. If you know, you know. I move on. Another thing I would wear for a rehearsal dinner, you guys, I have been sleeping in this fragrance, and I promise you, I am obsessed. I love it. When I was gifted it by the House of Gerlain, at the time I was like, oh, okay, I really like this, but took it home, girl guy, have been playing with it like crazy, and you guys, I am obsessed. This is Peche Mirage by the House of Gerlain, and I absolutely love it. This goes so well with Fleur's peach skin. So I'll put peach skin on first after the bath, the shower, what have you, and then go in and top this. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This can go from day to night to evening. If you were doing like a formal wedding or a really like black tie event or the rehearsal dinner, you know, just something where you wanted to show up, show out, even if you were going to be a guest and you didn't know what to wear or reach for, Peche Mirage by Gerlain can get it. This is absolutely beautiful. It's sensual, it's sexy, it's warm, it's cozy. Peach, black currant, saffron, osmanthus. It's got leather down in the base, amber, sandalwood. If you haven't tried this, I'd highly recommend it. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it's different, and it's addicting. When you spray it and you smell it, you just want to smell it again, again, and again. And I absolutely love this. It's just rich, it's classy, it's opulence. It says something without saying anything. So if this was going to enter the room before you did and make a statement, reach for something like this. If you wanted something to linger in the air after you've disappeared, this is something you want to reach for. Okay, I can go on and on. I move on. Now, if it's that summer wedding out on a yacht, out by the ocean, you know I'm going to recommend Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is luxury vacation vibes in a bottle. So if you were doing like a tropical vacation wedding, something where you did, what do they call it? A getaway wedding? No, not a getaway. What is where you tell the people, a destination, girl. Thank you. A destination wedding. This is something I would reach for too. If you were gonna go somewhere tropical and you were going to get married and you were looking for something to take the body shimmer too. Don't forget the body shimmer. Bergamot, pink pepper, tuberose, coconut, benzoin, tonka bean. It's sultry, it's addictive, it's luxurious, it's rich, it's sexy, it's island vibes. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I love it. Why did I even take the cap off? This is fabulous. I absolutely would recommend this in a heartbeat. There are 2. There is the lighter one and there is the original one. I am recommending the Parfum, okay? Not the EDT. I'm recommending the EDP. For that wedding day, I wanted to be a little sticky and stuffy on you, so I'm definitely recommending the EDP. I move on. A softer bride. Doesn't want to do too much, doesn't want a big hassle, doesn't want a big fuss, can really just walk in a room and already command it, doesn't need a whole big fancy dress or anything like that, because not everybody is about the extra. I am. I am. But some people just like it laid back. You know how you hear the people say, I'm more subtle, quiet luxury, da 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 da. Those are great. That's great if that's your vibe. I'm not that. But I think if it were a person like that and they were asking me for a recommendation, I would recommend Casa Mayari Dama Bianca. I think this is beautiful. It's classy, luxurious, luxury. It's a beautiful fragrance that has an amazing presence. It commands the room without saying anything. And it's kind of laid back, low-key quiet, but with a huge presence. So this is a fragrance I would recommend. It's got kumquat, lime, violet. It's beautiful. You can wear this day, night, evening, no matter what the bill of the wedding is. Oceanfront, lakeside, tropical, a church wedding, an outdoors wedding, a hotel wedding, a hall wedding. I don't care what kind of wedding it is. This can fit the bill. Sandalwood down in the base. You cannot go wrong with Dama Bianca. I move on. It would only be right for me to include Cheraye in this video. This is the wedding scent, and this is Silk Santal, the wedding scent 36, and it's beautiful. Sparkling champagne, freesia, pink praline, luscious nectarine, sandalwood, sugar musk. This is beautiful. And I will say, when I first got this, I was like, what in the world? Like, I don't get it. Like, y'all was doing all the hype. I don't get it. My bottle needed to sit on the shelf and macerate for the last 3 months, and that's what it's been doing. I think it's been about that amount of time. And when I say she's ready, she's ready. And she's so good. This is another one I would say can fit the bill. It's almost like in the same category I would place Dama Bianca as far as versatility when it comes to your wedding. It is done to perfection. I see what all the hype was about. This is good, darling. If you haven't tried it, I would highly recommend it. Sometimes we get our bottles and they need to sit on the shelf for a little bit, and this one needed to do that. You can see by the color of the juice how dark it's gotten. It's definitely ready. Oh, it's good. It's really good. And I couldn't make up my mind, so I brought over Fleur Majesty, okay? I brought over Fleur Majesty, Rose Royale 31. That name is so long and it gets me every time. Juicy Pear, Sweet Peach, Rose Royale, Pink Peony, Violet Wood, and Purple Musk. You cannot go wrong with this. If you were attending a wedding, a daytime event type of wedding, an early morning wedding, a 12 o'clock wedding, this is something that I would recommend. I definitely have compartmentalized this in a daytime type of fragrance. It's pretty, it's not overly sensual or sexy, but it's definitely a gorgeous, beautiful fragrance. I would give it a little bit of a flirty vibe, would you say? Yeah, it's very powdery. I would say pretty girl. Forget sensual, forget sexy, forget any of that. Pretty woman, gorgeous bride, beautiful day. Just think beautiful. I move on. I'll never forget, this video is getting way too long, but on my wedding day when I originally got married, I was gifted a fragrance. At the time, I believe it was by Estee Lauder, and I could be making this up, you guys go with me. And the fragrance that I was gifted, I'll tell you the story how it happened really quickly, another 2.5. We were out and we were standing in front of my building, in front of my house actually, and so the person had gave me the fragrance, and I said, what is this? And they said, it's for your wedding day. And I said, okay. And they're like, I want you to wear this. And I was like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, okay. And so I opened it and it was a bottle. It was beautifully wrapped. It had the cream, I believe, and the fragrance. And I opened it and it was Estee Lauder and it was beautiful. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I sprayed it and I just was like, OMG. Like, it smelled so beautiful. I wore it on my wedding day. I felt beautiful. I love marriage. I think it is an amazing gift if you are blessed. I will also say that if I were getting married today, I would tell you to definitely take the 3 C's into your relationship. And that would be communication. That is the first biggest C that must be in any marriage or any relationship in order for it to grow, blossom, elevate, evolve. You've got to communicate. The big things, the little things, like LMI say, it's the little things, okay? Never give up and don't forget to communicate on the big things as well as the little things. The other thing I would say is compromise. You are going to have to compromise. You are not always right. He is not always right. He is not always wrong either. And we are not always wrong. You're not always wrong either. So compromise. No one is worth to say something and go in for it, and no one is just like nagging and to just let it go. Sometimes I've learned in marriage, like, you just gotta let some things go. Not everything is worth the back and forth, you know what I mean? And I don't always have to be right, and I don't always have to have the last word. It is what it is. I've learned to compromise, and it's worked out beautifully. And the other third C is, and if you guys want to dive deeper into this, let me know. Leave some messages or comments down below. Let me know how you want to explore this, and we can do more, maybe a question, a Q&A. So leave some questions down below. The other thing I would say is coexist in a marriage, in any relationship. I'm making sure the clock is still on because I'm filming a long video this time. In any relationship, you need to coexist. You need to have a presence. You need to stand up, stand out, be seen, be heard. Do not lose who you are in the premise of being a wife or a husband. And he needs to coexist as well. I always say you got to have something for you. I'm not talking about materialistic or monetary or anything like that. I don't tell people how to do that kind of stuff. I'm just saying, as a woman, predominantly women watch my channel, so I'm talking to you. Don't lose yourself in your marriage. Don't lose yourself, who you are. If it's the little things you do, getting your nails done, a pedicure, hair, makeup, nails, having a career, a job, being a stay-at-home mom, being a stay-at-home wife, whatever it is that floats your boat, that makes you happy, do those things intentionally and do not lose them. And a lot of times we get married, we have kids, we do different things, and we let ourselves go. That's something else I'm gonna say. Don't do that. It takes everything to keep yourself up. Exercise regularly, doing the things that makes you happy, pouring into you. Self-love. That is what I will tell you to give yourself. If you stick with those 3 C's and put God first, okay? Notice that should have been the first thing. Put God first. Pray about it. Compromise, communicate, coexist. You got this. Congratulations to any brides or any grooms getting married. I want to hear from you. Leave it down in the comment section below. This video has gotten entirely way too long. I love you like I love cook food. I will see you beautiful souls in the next one. Until next time, you know the drill. Be blessed, stay fit, but more importantly, definitely stay fabulous. Thanks for watching. Bye.